welcome to the very first annual Hunger Games. This season, Hunger Games, we'll have these following contestants. From District 1, Jaiden and James. From District 2, Dan and Phil. From District 3, Lauren and Dexter. From District 4, Shgurr and Markiplier. From District 5, Jacksepticeye Vanossgaming. From District 6, Annabeth and Piper. From District 7, Nico and Will. From District 8, Drew and Khione. Oops. From District 9, Thalia and Leo. From District 10, Brendon and Sarah. From District 11, Jaiden Gloom. From District 12, Pichu Oddish. Let's proceed. As the tributes stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Annabeth finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Jay grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Shgurr runs away from the cornucopia. James runs away from the cornucopia. Gloom rips the mace out of Brendon's hands. Pichu grabs the backpack, not realizing it is empty. Will runs away from the cornucopia. Khione runs away from the cornucopia. Oddish runs away from the cornucopia. Thalia grabs a jar of fishing bait while Dan gets a fishing gear. Nico finds a bow with some arrows and a quiver. Leo runs away from the cornucopia. Sarah runs away from the cornucopia. Lauren takes a handful of throwing knives. Markiplier gathers as much food as he can. Jaiden clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Drew grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Jacksepticeye runs away from the cornucopia. Piper finds a sickle inside of the cornucopia. Vanossgaming snaps Phil's neck. Dexter runs away from the cornucopia. Gloom receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Oddish chases Lauren. Will tries to sleep through the entire day. Vanoss stalks Shgurr. Annabeth chases Jaiden. Drew receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Brendon bashes Leo's head with a mace. Jacksepticeye, Khione, Pichu, Thalia, and James hunt for other tributes. Jay and Sarah hunt for other tributes. Nico thinks about home. Markiplier travels to higher ground. Piper travels to higher ground. Dan tries to spear a fish with a trident. Dexter bleeds out Jaiden injuries. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Phil from District 2, Leo from District 9, and Dexter from District 3. Let's proceed. Annabeth convinces Khione to snuggle with her. Jaiden climbs a tree to rest. Drew and Oddish hold hands? What? Sarah and Brendon tell stories about themselves to each other. Pichu passes out from exhaustion. Jaiden and Markiplier huddle for warmth. Lauren and Nico hold hands. Will loses sight of where he is. Vanoss cries himself to sleep. Shgurr convinces Piper to snuggle with her. Jay tries to sing himself to sleep. James receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Thalia convinces Jacksepticeye to snuggle with her. Gloom thinks about home. Markiplier defeats Shgurr in a fight but spares her life. Dan springs his ankle while running away from Will. Brendon, Sarah, Jay, and Thalia hunt for other tributes. Oddish repeatedly stabs Drew to death with a scythe. I don't know what that is. Jaiden stabs Gloom in the back with a trident. Annabeth sprains her ankle from running away from Pichu. Nico receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Vanossgaming hunts for other tributes. Piper runs away from Jacksepticeye. Khione explores the area. Lauren stabs James while his back is turned. I messed up. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the district. Drew from District 8, Gloom from District 11, and James from District 1. Let's see everybody's stats. 1 is still alive in District 1. 1 is still alive in District 2. 1 is alive in District 3. District 4, 5, 6, and 7. 10 and 11. 12. All have alive people. All the others only have 1 remaining. In the lead right now with the most kills is everybody's tied with 1 or none. Okay, proceeding. Yeah, we already saw those. Jacksepticeye thinks about winning. Khione receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Piper fends Dan, Nico, and Will away from her fire. Brendon cries himself to sleep. Markiplier climbs a tree to rest. Shgurr attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Lauren and Thalia sleep in shifts. Vanoss lets Janet into his shelter. Oddish sends to Annabeth's ruins. And, oh my god, Sarah committed suicide. Jay cooks himself food before putting his fire out. Pichu cries himself to sleep. Wow, that's depressing. Nico receives the hatchet. Oddish practices archery. Jay begs for Annabeth to kill him, but she refuses. Piper explores the area. Lauren got a bomb, exploded Markiplier and Khione. Vanossgaming sees smoke and rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Brendon camouflages himself into the bushes. Pichu collects fruit. Shgurr is pricked by thorns. Thalia wants Will to kill her, but Will refuses. Jacksepticeye attacks Dan, but he escapes and Jaiden dies from hypothermia. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sarah, District 10. Markiplier, District 4. Khione, District 8. Jaiden, District 1. District 1 has now no remaining players. Neither does District 8. Yeah. Sarah smells. Nico, Thalia, and Brendon truthfully sing songs together. Those people sleep in shifts. Lauren attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Yeah, nobody dies so far. No dying so far. And death. No one dies. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jacksepticeye tends to Lauren's phones. Brendon stays awake all night. Annabeth gets a hatchet. Pichu climbs a tree to rest. They discussed games what might happen in the window. Morning, he sees a fire. Nobody died. Oh, except for Thalia. Nico hears those people talking in the distance. Okay, Piper and Oddish. And somebody else is dead now. I believe it's Thalia. Yeah, 4 people. Whoa, Lauren. People are dying left and right. Jay dies. Jacksepticeye dies. Brendon dies. Pichu dies. Vanossgaming dies. Shgurr dies. Wow, that was a lot of death. Will dies. 7. Look at all those people who died. That was during the feast and the night after. Whoa. Nico gets in a fight with Annabeth and Dan. He wins. Woo! Nico is the winner. Is Nico from District 7. Let's see who killed the most. Nico got 4 kills. Dan got 3. Will got 2. Vanoss got 1. Brendon got 1. Jacksepticeye got 1. Oddish got 1. Lauren got 3. 1. Nobody else. Nico won. Dan lost. Phil lost. Okay. Here's a quick overview. District placements. District 7 won. Nico was first. And kills. Nico wins. Wow, good job, Nico. Let's see who District 7 was. It was Nico and Will. Good